Hi all and welcome to Project Management. I am so glad you're here. We have lots to do together this semester and I have this course very neatly organized so you are able to navigate through the system and see all of the roles and responsibilities that you will be taking on as a student. I am absolutely here for you to contact me if you have any questions. You can see I have provided a welcome message with my email. You'll also be able to see how to be successful in our course. I want to touch on some of the major assignments. I have provided a lot more details throughout the course, but I do want to touch on those assignments so that you begin getting familiar with that information. You can click on Content and go down to the Getting Started module. You'll be able to scroll through the Getting Started module. One of your assignments for the very first module is to read through the entire Getting Started module before you break into further material, because I want you to understand what all you will be doing this semester. You can go through the course overview, the course syllabus, weekly schedule and assignments, meeting the instructor, how to be successful in this course. You can see the discussion directions and the discussion questions. We also have 5 group assignments. You'll have 5 group assignments and 1 individual assignment. Since this is project management, you will absolutely be creating a project this semester. I will give each group, you will each be in groups of 5, and I will give each group a pre-made program. This pre-made program could be increasing physical activity. All these pre-made programs are actual programs that have been created around the U.S. and implemented at various locations. You are going to take these pre-made programs that I have assigned to your groups, and you are going to make essential project management documents for each of these programs. The hypothetical implementation of your assigned program is your project. So you have 5 group assignments, and then your final implementation guide will be an individual submission. You're going to take all the things you've done as a group and apply it towards that end project piece. It may sound overwhelming, but I promise we're going to take it very slowly, and you're going to get my feedback throughout the semester. Each one of these group assignments, I have very detailed instructions providing each of these a high level of instructions. You can feel free to email me with any questions. But these are the 5 group assignments. You will then be submitting the final implementation guide as your individual submission. So you can see that is also located under the group assignments, but you can see the final project is actually an individual implementation guide. It builds on those 5 group assignments. So you're going to be putting those 5 group assignments into your individual implementation guides. And again, I have provided very detailed instructions for the final implementation guide, and you'll be able to see that here. Again, we will take this slowly. You will receive my feedback with the group assignments. You'll be able to submit each one of these group assignments. I will then give you feedback and advise you on things that you need to make corrections on. You can resubmit it one time for a higher grade. I have many students who get a 20 out of 20 on each of the group assignments because they take my corrections, they apply them, and they have then mastered the actual document, the assignment as a group. As you can see, your group work is going to be 25% of your grade. And then, of course, you will have peer evaluations to conduct. For example, if a group member is not helpful all semester, then it's up to you if you allow them to receive these documents. If they haven't worked on any of this all semester, are they going to be allowed to have those documents for their individual implementation guide? These are all things to think about. I usually, in any kind of group conflict, I always advise students to make sure that they address those issues first before they bring them to me. Part of this project is working with other people. I have taught leadership before. Leadership is a huge pillar within project management. So I highly recommend students to take on leadership roles within their groups. It develops you as a person. It is one of the objectives of our course is developing leadership skills, and you will be doing several leadership assessments and learning leadership theory and theory about traits and behaviors of leaders. So we'll have lots of exposure to leadership and working in teams and groups as ways to develop your people skills. It's also a way to develop your leadership skills. So I believe that this course is very well designed with you in mind as the learner. We are trying to make this a very real world applicable project. So I look forward to reading your submissions. Make sure, do not get overwhelmed. Start at the very beginning. Start at the Getting Started module and read through that in its entirety. I look forward to working with you this semester. Feel free to email me with any questions.